What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
We are back in full effect. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in at such short notice. I really appreciate it. And more thanks to my special guest I have here. And we're going to introduce, she's going to introduce herself in a quick second. But I just want to do a little house cleaning. You know what I'm saying? It's been a second, guys. It's been a little hot minute since I've been here. So I certainly hope that we all come together as a collective and participate in tonight's discussion. Who we got in the house? We got your boy Lee. What's happening, Lee? Thank you, my brother. Much love. We got little podcast Beans. What's up, man? Let me know when you're going live. Angel Wings, bless you. Many blessings to you, Angel Wings. Thank you so much. Angel Wings says, "What it do? What it do, bro?" Donna says, "Hey, Neil, what's happening? What's happening, Donna? Thank you for being here." Mr. So and So, you on early? Yeah, I know. You know, black people always late. Anyway, good evening to you in Miami. Lace me. Wait, did he say it?
That's my name. Crazy. Mimi laced me. Crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's me. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm black. I can't read. All right, so Angel Wing says, "Hello, pretty lady with the pretty smile." Ain't that a
How
song?
you guys?
That's a song,
How you
right?
guys doing?
Hey, lady. Baby.
How you guys doing this evening? I am celebrity hairstylist Mimi Lace Me. I am joining y'all.
Wait a second. I didn't even see y'all. See,
Well,
we
because
already
you taking too long,
predict
and
we
we ready to
already
get this
predict
on
what
the
this
road.
night about to look like because she ain't even. We are okay. Fireworks get okay. Go ahead, Miss Mimi. I'm so sorry.
It's
Let me
too
shut
late.
up.
I did it already.
All right, Miss Mimi Lace, celebrity hairstylist. That's what I heard. If you want to
Yes.
add on anything more than
And
that before I interject.
podcaster.
Okay.
Yes.
Shout out your channel.
You can find me on YouTube at Shapeshifters Podcast. I do have a podcast where I interview all the up and coming and trending topic celebrities, hairstylists, things of that nature. So you guys can find me on YouTube and on IG at Mimi Lace Me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Bet that up, y'all. Y'all heard that? So if you support me, please support Miss Mimi. Show her some
Yes,
love, y'all.
please.
Show her a little love, y'all.
Come on, support.
That's all she need. Just a little love.
That's a little bit.
Miss Mimi, I'm so sorry. I forgot to ask you. Where exactly are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chi-Town, Chirac. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Where my strap at? Oh, there it is. Oh.
Get the strap.
Okay. Wait, drop a link. Oh, yes. Dang, man. I'm so sorry. Hey,
my link is not in the comments.
I know we slacking.
We didn't do it.
We are slacking. We listen.
Yes,
I will have that by the end of the show. If I forget, Angel Wings, please remind me. I'm gonna put it in the description, and then you guys can follow from there. All right, Mr. So and So says, I enjoy this drizzle movement. It is driving the brain dead feminists up the wall because they can't understand jokes and sarcasm. Okay, Mr. So and So. Look, man, ease up, at ease, my friend, at ease, soldier. We're gonna get into it. Angel Wing. Angel Wing says, "I got you, bro."
Cut the pleasantries and get
all right. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm bloviating. I apologize, y'all. Y'all know how I am, chat. I apologize. I like to whatever. All right, Miss Mimi, ready to get into it. So, guys,
no, I didn't say that. That's what your viewer said.
Yeah, everybody. This is so. If you guys don't know much about the drizzle movement, I don't know much about it myself. I just recently did some research into it, and what I've concluded is essentially a reaction to the sprinkle movement. Apparently, some woman started some sprinkle trend. I think it's like it's like a more polite way to call it's a more polite way to say gold digger, like gold digger lifestyle. But look, the video that I'm about to play, the guy is going to explain it a lot better than I'm explaining it right now. He'll articulate it so you guys understand the full gist of what the movement is and how it started. So without further ado, let's get this thing popping. All right.
Yeah, because I need to hear this.
All right, here we go. And Miss Mimi,
Hmm.
as I said before, if you feel the need to interject or you want to say something, just let me know. Put your hand up, and I let you say what you got to say.
No, put
Cause
my okay.
yeah, all right, we in class. He said not bloviating, but prattling. Leave me alone, Mr. Soso. All right, here we go.
Is, or you just simply hate the soft guy era.
Oh, can you hear that, Mimi?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, put a one in the chat that if you can hear the audio and it's coming in great. Because I've had audio issues in the past, so if it's not coming in, just let me know. All right, here we go. No more talking.
If you don't know what the soft guy era is, or you just simply hate the soft guy era, this video is for you. Shout out to my fellow Mark Pollard, for dropping a slideshow on Instagram explaining what this is. So if you didn't know, me and my brother Goody started the soft guy era a few weeks ago, and it's going viral. We have been wreaking havoc on the internet, and so have the rest of y'all. We love the support. Keep dropping y'all videos. Let's keep making them mad. So now we're going into detail on what this is. The idea. Men in their soft guy era want to find high value women who can take care of them in ridiculous ways. Yes, we do. They want us to have money. I want my woman to have money as well. It's only right. Drizzle, drizzle. The soft guy era is a response to the soft girl era of 2023. It mocks videos in which women demand ridiculous things from men. It twists a mnemonic device from YouTuber Letitia Puday, aka the Sprinkle Lady.
Okay, that's
It's a supervision of alpha male content. And then here's the kicker, and this is what they don't like. The 4 points. Women say they want equality, but then some demand the most unequal situations from men. And this includes men paying all the bills, but the woman is making money as well, but she doesn't want to come out of pocket because she's a woman, right? Doesn't make sense. That doesn't sound equal to me. Now we're going to go down to insight. If men acted like this, they'd be laughed out the room. See, now when women are hearing these things, they're like, "Oh, this is ridiculous. No way. You want a mom. You want a parent. You want a man." No. We just want what you guys want from us in return. Now on to the advantage. Men believe they bring a lot to the table, so maybe they are now the table. See, a lot of men don't realize they are the table. If a man is paying all the bills, sir, you are the table. You're providing for a woman and your children. You are the table. But a lot of men don't realize who they are. So they really don't know they've been manipulated into living old-fashioned ways. That shit is over and it's dead.
All right, pause. Okay, do you have anything to say thus far? I know you soaking it in. I know you absorbing the content. Do you want to stop and pause and opine there, or do you want to proceed forward?
I'll let him finish his thought.
All right, okay.
These women get money now. It's time to spend that money now and contribute and work as a team. Eve was made to be a helpmate to Adam. Let's not play. Now the strategy. Show how outrageous it is when men demand to be provided for in the same equality. We all know being a provider in 2024 is a scam, so we don't care, so we're not doing that anymore. We know that's old-fashioned. These women got money. These women are working, so they need to contribute. We want a helpmate.
Okay.
It's
That
only
is
right.
the
Drizzle, drizzle.
first portion of the video, but go ahead. So that was a sort of a brief synopsis of what the soft guy era, aka drizzle movement, is all about. Miss Miami, any initial thoughts on that video?
If you pronounce my name wrong one more time.
Oh my god! You know what?
It's
Hold on.
Mimi.
Let
Just
me
say
go ahead.
Mimi.
Hold on. I'm
You
about to
keep
do.
trying to read my name.
I'm about to do
Instead
you
of
the.
just calling me
I'm
Mimi.
about to do myself the honors and slap myself. Hold up. You can't hear it, but the audience will hear it, y'all. Bow. Okay, so next time I do that, y'all, then it's gonna be an AK. All right.
It's
I'm
just
sorry. I
Mimi.
apologize, Miss Mimi. Won't happen again. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Continue.
This is exhausting, first of all. Like, it's so exhausting. It's like at this point, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just getting to the point where it's just so out of hand. Like,
Do you think they
so
have a
now
point?
you want to mimic women. So now you want to be a woman. Like, do you want to be the leader or do you want to be the woman? Which one is it? You can't be both. You can't have feminine characteristics and then be a dominant lead. You can't do both. You gotta be who you supposed to be. Why are you trying to be who she's supposed to be? So who's leading if both of y'all are women?
Well, do you think they have a point?
No.
Considering in this
No.
new age, in this
No.
new era, in the new era that we in now, women are demanding equality. They want partners. They don't want a husband. So typically when
said
you
that?
ask when you typically, and I've interviewed a lot of women and I've talked to a lot of women, no point intended, but when you ask women about the relationship dynamics, they don't really describe a traditional setting. They want a partner. They want to be equal to the man. They don't want to be submissive. You know what I'm saying?
I think y'all getting confused with equal as in she wants to be like him. She doesn't want to be him or take on his roles. She just wants him to see her as who she is. Like she works. If you asking somebody to be 50-50, first of all, which is so completely outrageous. I don't know who came up with this 50-50 deal.
Oh, you disagree with the 50-50 concept?
Who 50? Who giving 50-50, first of all? Like what are we splitting exactly?
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be the bills? Like the household bills?
But
responsibilities or whatever?
No, I don't. If I'm equal to you and we carry the same amount of weight, we do the same amount of thing, but I'm more responsible for your well-being and happiness, then how's that 50-50?
So that's the thing. Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you see today more women willing to submit to a man or to sort of be able to give their opinions, disagree, maybe don't adhere to his authority, don't really want to follow his program? Do you see more women willing to be submissive, or do you see more women sort of, bucking at that and they want to be in a leadership role themselves?
Yes, they want to be in a leadership role themselves, because it's not about her wanting to be submissive, right? Women are naturally submissive. They're naturally submissive. If that man has those characteristics of a leader, women, you don't just go around submitting to everybody. Why? No, you don't do that. Like, women have a distinct nature. Like, they submit to the person who can lead them. But you trying to lead people you're not supposed to lead. You're not staying in your realm of women that you can lead. You're trying to go and lead other women that are not on your level and getting mad because they're not submitting to you. You have to find your level. Like, and this is not a dig or anything like that. It's just an example. Like, crows don't fly with eagles, right? If you're a crow, you can't go up to an eagle and try to bring the eagle down to your level because you're a crow. Now you want the eagle to act as a crow because you want the eagle. No, you got to work your way up to where the eagle is. You don't get to the only thing you could do is pull somebody up. You can't pull somebody down to your level. So if your woman is not submitting to you, maybe you need to see if this is really the woman you're supposed to be with, because you want what look good. You want what you think the idea of a woman is supposed to be, but you're not looking in your realm of women. So who are you trying to get to submit to you is the first question.
Okay. Woo, I'm gonna soak all that in, y'all. I'm gonna soak it in because I disagree with probably like 98% of what she said. But we're gonna carry on with the next portion of the video, and then what I'm saying, we're gonna have a little dialogue and keep it going. Keep it going. All right, hold on. Let me pull it back up. Damn, what did I just do? Oh, there we go. All right, there we go.
Guy era is a response to the soft.
No. We just heard you, bro.
Realize who they are.
Let me just fast forward it right here. Okay, here we go.
Work as a team. Eve was made to be a helpmate to Adam. Let's not play. Now the strategy. Show how outrageous it is when men demand to be provided.
All right, here we go.
Kings, this girl sends me a message, says, "Hey, handsome, how's your day?" So I send her a message back, "Not a good day." She's like, "Oh no, what's wrong?" I'm like, "I was day trading, took the long position in DJT, lost $25,000. And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you make it back." I instantly hit her with a block. First of all, I'm in my soft guy era. I'm not day trading to lose money. If you find out that I lost $25,000 in the stock market, I better see you put that $25,000 back in my brokerage account. Drizzle, drizzle. If you can't put it in my brokerage account, Zell me the money right now. Drizzle, drizzle. Second, I should not have had to tell you that I was having a bad day. You should be able to feel my energy, drizzle, drizzle. If I manifested you because I don't chase, I attract, you should know already how I'm feeling before you send me that text message. Drizzle, drizzle. And strike 3, don't even start with, hey, handsome, or any of that BS. Do not start my day with the message without first sending me a Cash App notification that there's funds in my account. If you wanted to, you would. If you want me in your life, you would. If you don't, someone else will. No more brokies in 2024.
Ooh, shots fired. Okay, now obviously that was some satire there. We know that, but there is still a hint of truth in that. So come on, Miss Mimi.
Look at you. Look
got
at
you. I got you. I got you.
You know what? I just
look. Okay, but come on now. You cannot tell me what that man just described is not familiar.
It's not.
Wow.
To me, right?
Okay.
So
well, okay. Generally speaking.
Transparent.
Generally.
Transparent.
Okay, sure.
I don't experience like the normal. I'm sorry about that, you guys.
You good.
I don't experience the normal dating experiences. Like I don't know about everything. To me, this stuff is funny, and I'm really thinking like people cannot be living their lives like this. They just cannot think that this is real life. But apparently, this is going on. So my opinion of it, I don't know why we are trying to battle against one another, or who could be the most outlandish in the genders, because it's just. I don't know. It's too much. I can't deal with it. I can't. It's too much.
Okay.
I don't know about,
Miss Mimi said it's way too much.
I can only speak from perspective, and from what I'm seeing, it's just like a bunch of people having these crazy, unrealistic expectations due to social media, knowing that that's not even real life. Like,
I don't know if it's people though. I think it's more so one side.
Like, who are we talking about? Send us a Cash App. Like, people really doing that?
Mimi, can you hear me?
Are people really doing that?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Your sound went out.
Okay, hold up. 1 second. No, when you picked up the call, when you picked up the phone,
I can't hear you.
Yeah, when you picked up the phone, it hung up.
You gotta type it because I can't hear you.
Okay,
I can't hear you.
Okay. All right, 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. Hold up.
Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna jump out and jump back in, y'all. She'll jump out jump back in. Come on, y'all. Y'all already know. Need I even explain? Granted, we understand that the soft guy eras, #drizzle is all satire. We understand that. But it's literally putting the mirror in front of these women, these feminist women, these feminist mindset women with these crazy, unrealistic expectations. And we cannot, that's the problem when you're talking to most women. They only can see things from a limited, myopic point of view. They don't typically think objectively. Yeah, that might be messed up to say, but that's why she only leaned upon her experience. She doesn't even see, objectively speaking, what's actually going on in the real world. Like this marriage rates, these stats are this is real data, right? We know for sure in the Black community, Black men are marrying at 31%, Black women at a 26% rate. So there's something going on there, right? Now, the drizzle thing, the sprinkle thing, might be symptomatic of what the core of the issue might be. But I mean, come on, this is why we're here to flesh it out. She had to jump out and jump back in, I guess. Yeah, I could hear her, but she couldn't hear me when she's using her phone. So whenever they're using their phones, the audio cuts out or whatever. So she got to jump back in. And Angel Wings, I'm gonna read your comment in a sec. Once she jumped back in, she got to figure it out. All right, she got to jump back in. But how y'all doing today? I know this is kind of random. I mean, it's somewhat related to, what I generally talk about. I just wanted to have some fun tonight. And interestingly enough, I met Miss Mimi. I met her on a Instagram post that she and I were vehemently going back and forth in disagreement and debating this point about I think the post was, she was harping on the notion that men should step up and be more leaders, and whatever. And I'm like, hey, look, women need to start learning how to follow. What happened? Following, submitting is a lost art. It's totally a lost art. So she and I had a strong, contentious disagreement, and hey, oddly enough, she decided to jump on and talk about what we're talking about. But I said, it's always good to bring people of opposing opinions, opposing perspectives, so we can kind of flesh it out. And at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. So, all right, here she go. There she is. Miss Mimi. We can't hear you. At least you didn't get Murphy's as bad as royalty. Wait, Murphy as bad as royalty did the other day. What do you mean, Mr. So-so? What happened? Whoa. What happened with royalty? Hello, are you there? Oh my goodness. See what I'm saying? I'm supposed to carry on with the show, and she's didn't even know to put her phone on do not disturb. Come on, lady, what are you doing? I got a show to run here. But like I was saying, I mean, come on. This is not just something that's just sprung up out of nowhere. Feminism has literally permeated the minds of the majority of women in this country. They all today are Jezebel satanic witches. And we ain't got to get into all that tonight, but just know, if you know, that's what's happening today. Satanic Jezebel witches. They do not adhere to the order of God. And for that matter, they don't even want to adhere to secular tradition, just traditional relationships. But yet they still expect men to fulfill our natural role. We are still to be obligated to maintain our posts and do what men are naturally here to do. We're supposed to do that while there's no reciprocation on their end. Now, if it don't apply, let it fly. But you know who you are if I'm talking about you. Better to live on a rooftop than to share a home with a quarrelsome wife. Where did that come from? Oh, my goodness. Where is she at? Yo. Good grief. All right. I don't know where she is, so I am going to carry on with the rest of the video. Let's see. Let's carry on here. Oops. There we go. I guess till she gets here, we'll go back.
After careful deliberation, I have decided that I officially too will join the soft guy era. You don't get all this handsome dark chocolate for free anymore.
You said you don't get me. You don't get all this chocolate. Keep kicking me out. Okay. Good grief, girl. StreamYard. StreamYard. Sorry, guys. Okay. Anyways, all right, let's proceed.
I'm handsome, I'm educated, I'm tall, I'm athletic. You don't get all this for free anymore. Unless you're going to pay my bills, buy me a car, take me out to eat, and buy me gifts on the regular, don't even breathe in my direction. I am done tolerating the bare minimum. You can either treat me like a king, or you can get out of here.
Like I said, this is just pure look. They're projecting upon the women what the men have been experiencing for 70 plus years now. I think it really got bad within the last 30 to 20 years, but is exacerbated to the point where now women are asking for the most unrealistic expectations. All right, here we go. About time. Hold on, let me pull the strap out on her. Hold up.
Phone don't be stopping.
You're lucky you can't hear these sound effects because I'm just like, man, I didn't put you out a couple times. Anyway, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back, and you see the audio's coming in good too. By the way,
good. Okay, good.
All right, cool.
I apologize, you guys.
No. You still you solid. You solid. Okay, cool. We're gonna move on to the next video. well, before we do, hold on. Let me get this screen situated. Hold up. There we go. All right. You said a couple things that just threw me off. Like, first and foremost, the number one response that I get from women, the first thing they say whenever there's some sort of controversy going on, and the men are expressing their grievances about what they are experiencing with women. Guess what the number one response is that I hear from most women? The number one. That I don't see that. It ain't happening in my world.
It's not. I mean, but you got to understand everything about the world and reality is perspective, right? We could be in the same place, but have two totally different experiences. And we're in the same exact place at the same exact time, but your experience is going to be way different from my experience, right? Because reality is perspective. My reality is I don't deal on those low levels like that, so I don't really know,
Hold on.
That's low vibrational.
Pause. So you believe in this idea? You believe in the notion of my truth?
What do you mean notion? Because everybody has
basically kind of like what you just said. That everything is subjective. There's no objective truth, but there is. Everyone has their own reality. Everything is subjective. That's what you believe in that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I 1,000% disagree with that. I believe there is one objective truth, one objective reality, and everyone has their appreciation and their interpretation of that objective truth, but there's only one truth, meaning 1 + 1 will always equal 2, no matter what anyone's reality might dictate.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about experiences. We're not talking about actual linear things. We're talking about experience.
Right.
So
no.
Experience is an experience, right?
Yeah.
And so your experience is your own. So my truth when dealing with the opposite sex may 100% be that I don't deal with I don't even attract a certain type of man, right? So I don't deal with a lot of things that women deal with. Now, do I deal with other things? Absolutely. But on the level of what they're speaking about, like that's just not my experience. I've never been through that.
Would
Like
you
I don't know
would you
what it's
say
like.
would you be willing to, well, would you agree with me that despite how variable and different each and every one of our experiences may be, that on some level there is a vast demographic or vast population of people who experience the same things that we are going through?
We all experience the same things.
Exactly. So
To
you
a
just
degree,
so
like
you
you have to
right,
understand people are
to a
people. We're
degree,
human, right?
but
So
to a degree. But I believe the notion of my reality, your reality, I believe, yes, we all have different experiences, but I think generally speaking, we're all a lot more similar than we are different. And when even if we break it down on like a granular level, most women desire the same traits in men that they have for thousands of years. Most women are still seeking a leader, someone who's confident, someone who can provide, a man with character, steadfast, loves his family, all that good stuff. Most women would adhere to those traits. Just like most men would want a younger woman that's fertile, a woman that's malleable, a woman that can join his program, a woman that's not going to be a headache, a woman that won't embarrass him, won't disgrace his last name. Go ahead.
And I don't want to interrupt you, but this is the problem.
Go ahead.
We're putting a blanket. That's the problem. Everybody's trying to put this blanket over what your person should be. Oh, they should be this, that, and the third. No, like your life is not linear to everyone else's life. So the type of man you are may require a certain type of woman, right? That's why people shouldn't do what they do before marriage, for the simple reason that if you take the time to really build who you are, character, all of that, right? Then your person will find you, like your type of person. But see, we too busy trying to make other people our type. You can't make me like you because you got some money. I don't like you. I don't care how much money you have. If you're not the man that can lead me, it does not matter. I don't care if you could pay every bill in this house and I never had to work again. That's not what's at my core. I work too hard to be the woman that I am, to think that you can come and buy me because you got a couple dollars. That makes no sense. Anybody can have some money. Anybody can get some money. So just because you have some money does not mean that you deserve me. You may deserve somebody, but it's just not me.
Okay, let me okay. And I'm gonna follow up. I just had one last thing to say about that, but I'm gonna read some of these chats first. Miss Angel Wing says what Mr. So-and-so said. Angel Wing says, this is what I've come to realize. Women don't want to be submissive, but there are few who do, and because it's become the norm for women not to be submissive, oftentimes men don't really know. Good point. Angel Wing says, to take it for being so used to those who aren't submissive. And okay, Mr. So-and-so, yep, men need to find a helpmate of their caliber.
Exactly.
There are no 10s out there. At least I've never found an Aphrodite. Yeah, I know. They all claim they're Aphrodite. I'm special. We different. We 2 Chainz. Anyway.
Everybody different.
Yeah, okay.
You like different.
No.
You're not different.
Trust
me.
Like from a humanitarian standpoint, yes. From a human standpoint, yes, I am different. But what I desire in the opposite trait and in the opposite sex, a woman, what I desire in a woman is similar to most men. Because most men, okay. I'll give you an example. Most men will prefer a woman who is young and fertile. Why? Because she will have more than there's a high likelihood of her producing a healthy offspring. Now, secondly, most men would not want to date a slut. Why? Because the more partners she's had sex with, there's no guarantee that when she's pregnant, that is his child. That is no guarantee that everybody's seen Murray. Everybody has watched Murray Povich. So if you're dealing with a slut, there's a high likelihood there will be an issue with paternity. Absolutely. That is irrefutable. Okay,
let me date sluts?
Hell no.
So why do you give a fuck?
Because I think sluts are the bane of our society right now.
Do you date sluts?
No. It has nothing to do with.
Sluts have any regard over your life?
No.
How you're going to raise your children?
But
how you're going to lead
listen. I don't associate with drug dealers, but I still will shame them. I still will shame because
that's not your walk.
No.
That's y'all problem. Y'all trying to tell everybody else how they.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, because I just don't understand why is it such a big deal, right? Everybody has. You
don't think our society has fallen into decadence and immorality?
Y'all mad at other people's business.
Oh, so just turn a blind eye.
If y'all ain't mad at other people's
business, turn a blind eye.
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean? I'm doing I'm doing. I'm doing exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shame it and call it out.
But who cares?
What do you mean?
Do you think a slut cares if you call her a slut?
Yeah,
that's not I
think inherent. I think
gonna be the last. So
I think
really cares.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why do you think she cares?
The number one. Listen, the number one.
That's the male ego.
Let me tell you this. What is the very first insult a woman will say to another woman that has betrayed her? She'll call her a hoe. That's the first thing she'll say to her. You dirty hoe.
But what does that mean?
What that means is
I could be a dirty hoe in her eyes.
But women even know that is the most lowest degrading insult to call a woman.
Says who?
What do you mean says who? Says women? Says men? Says everyone.
Says who though? This is the thing. Y'all let all of these people who are people just like you that do shit just like you that got history just like you that do shit behind closed doors just like you that's do hoe shit just like you that sin just like you that ain't shit sometimes just like you. So why do you care what they say? They are not your judge and jury. So if you think a slut cares, she's been a slut. So this ain't the first time she been called a slut. So just because you call her a slut, I got you. Better.
So your proposition is just turn a blind eye, put your head in the sand.
Yes, because mind your business.
Right. Okay. Well, we've done that for 70 years, and look at our society.
Exactly, today. And it ain't changed yet. We've been having the same struggle for how many years?
It's sad.
But the problem is that people are not taking self accountability. Yeah, we can sit here and talk all day, but as long as you the leader in your house, long as you raising your family the right way, see, your contribution is what you bring to the world, not to take away what other people bring to the world, right? So you bashing a woman because she a hoe, so she's still gonna be a hoe in your eyes. She might not be a hoe in her own eyes. That's your perspective of her behavior. That does not mean that that's bond because that's what you think of her.
Mm-hmm. Inherently, a woman knows that her value is tied to her sexual past. Inherently, a woman knows that her value is tied to her sexual past. So if a woman is loose, listen, you ever heard the phrase a key that locks what is it? How's it go? A lock that open a key that locks that unlocks. Damn, hold on, let me look it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta make sure I say it right.
But answer me this: if you met a woman today, you don't know this woman from a can of paint. Y'all from two totally different sides.
Okay. Here we go. I'm sorry. Let me just say this real quick. All right, here it is, y'all. A key that can open many locks. Oh, snap. I said it. Never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Mimi. Go ahead. You go.
I know what you're trying. That's why I've been smiling.
I'm just butchering it. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. A key that can open many locks is called a master key, but a lock that can be opened by many keys is a shitty lock. Oh, let me get a Don DeMarco for that one.
But what does that mean? Because how are you going to know how many keys?
It means that it's a double standard.
But how would you ever know how many men she's been with?
Oh, it's really easy to tell.
How?
Women's mannerisms. Women typically tell on themselves in the first 5 minutes.
Like you wouldn't know. That's the thing. If you
Yes,
have
you do. You
somebody
could don't,
that's
you wouldn't know precisely how many men, but you
you
could
would
definitely,
never
but you
know.
can
You would
definitely,
never know.
you can definitely detect it
You
based upon
can't.
her mannerisms.
I really wish y'all would stop thinking of that.
I
Men,
promise
please
you.
listen
I
to me.
promise. It's
Listen
worked.
to
It's
me.
worked for me. It's
Listen
worked.
to me. It
It
has
works.
not. You
Yeah.
wanted to believe that it worked for you. Listen to me. I
Mm.
don't care what a woman tell you. She could be telling the honest to God truth or absolute lie. You would never know.
Yeah. They're
Because
gonna
that's
lie.
how we're wired. You won't know. You can try to
Oh,
figure it out
you
from her
know.
mannerisms. You can do whatever you want. You can dance on your head all day. Unless you were there, you will never know absolutely what happened. So stop trying to think that you will because you know how to judge a woman's character so well. You don't. We're very manipulative.
Hold up. No, yeah, you are very
Yes,
manipulative. But
women
again,
are very manipulative.
but
Yes,
another
absolutely.
but another component about women is women typically like to talk, and they tell on themselves. They tell on themselves. Men can only glean from the information that she put out to the world based upon how she displays and presents herself on her social medias like Instagram, whatever. She putting flashy photos, she traveling here and there, Dubai, whatever. And if you have a conversation, you interact with that woman, I promise you, within the first 5 minutes, you can detect that you may not know precisely what the number is, but you can detect this woman has had an exorbitant amount of sexual experience. And that's word to my cousin.
So is this a woman you're just physically attracted to? Because see, if you are a man of who you say you are, you only attract a certain type of woman. So those type of women aren't even your type. So therefore, you wouldn't attract them and seek them out, and they wouldn't seek you out. So how, like, why are you even in that level of women? First of all, if you're such a high caliber or high value man, you shouldn't even be in that pool.
All right. Well, listen, let me finish these chats and then we're gonna move on to the next part of the video. That was a good point, good question too, by the way, and I will answer that. Angel Wing says it is my goal to be as submissive as I can possibly be. That's how I was raised. Throughout my years, I've come to find that there aren't really a lot of men left who are looking for that in a woman. That's sad. Mr. So-and-so, what feminists don't understand is men are also submissive to them, even when he is leading. Ooh, good point. I see where you're going there.
Absolutely. All my men submit to me.
Oh, my man. Whoa, hold up, y'all. We going, oh, no, she didn't.
I'm just being honest.
Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all, this is recorded in 4K. She can't lie. She said that. I didn't make her say it. She said it.
Listen, I stand firmly on what I said as well.
Dad.
Like, I know who I am. I know what I bring. I know these things because I've done the work on myself, right? I don't worry about the man that's gonna come, right? I just be the best me every day that I can be, and I hope that my person will align with me, because I didn't do it right the first time. I've been married, I didn't do it, and
oh, you were married?
I was, yeah.
Oh wow, okay, well.
So I kind of, and I was with one person for a very long time, the majority of my life, So, but that doesn't mean we did it right. Right, I was listening to the outside influences. You get married, you have kids, you submit, you do this, you do that. But see, I wasn't right within myself. I wasn't the woman I wanted to be, so I submitted to somebody that I shouldn't have submitted.
Well, it sounds like that you done your introspection, did some reflection, which is good because typically, and one thing I can applaud you for, definitely I'm gonna give you kudos for, is you led with what you are accountable for. You didn't point the finger, which is, trust me, that is a rarity to hear. Generally, when you talk to women about past relationships or, long extended relationships they've been in, they'll go immediately to blaming the man. He didn't do this. He did that. He was a cheater. He was a liar, XYZ. But I can appreciate you started off by stating what you have assessed and what you are accountable for, which is deep, and definitely kudos, much respect for that. So let me carry on right here. Miss Angel Wing says, any longer, sadly, but I don't necessarily blame them in the end. Mr. So-and-so says, and can hear Mimi. Yeah, we can hear Mimi. She good. Well, our communist teachers in the United States.
No, he said, oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no problem. Mr. So-and-so says, well, our communist teachers in the United States have been teaching our children since 1980 to be all about me. Yep, solipsism, and which breeds narcissism.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mr. So-and-so says, at least you didn't get Murphy. That's okay. Yeah, I read that one. Oops. All right. Miss Angel Wing says, I totally disagree with the whole my truth, their truth mantra. There is only one truth, but I understand people have personal experiences and realities. Did you want to respond to that? Hey, Beans, if you want to jump on the panel, let me know, man. I'll drop the link.
I don't understand why wouldn't you guys believe in your truth? Your truth is only your truth. You only see, no one else in this world sees this world through your eyes but you. That's it. Nobody. So I don't care how you feel. That's your feelings because of your experience that you've had in your life that has built these things up in you to have this type of experience or perspective on this type of thing. That's nobody else's truth. That's nobody else's path. Nobody has walked your shoes. Nobody has lived your life. They have not experienced life through your eyes. Everybody's life on this earth is individual to them and them only. Even if you lived in the same house with somebody, y'all could be in two. You have a parent. That's why they say you have two children that have the same parents and they both had totally different experiences with each parent. Because your truth is only your truth. That's it. It's nobody else's at all, because we are not all made up of the same experiences. Now, if I slap you, yeah, that's true. I slapped you. Right? Of course, we know that. But we talking about like emotions and feelings and, oh, you hurt me.
What
But
you
they
talking
might
about
not feel
slapping
like
somebody for? Damn, Mimi, what's wrong
no,
with
I'm
you?
just saying that's like a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's truth, right? We know that. Yeah, I just slapped you. Okay, you now you want to fight, whatever.
Damn,
but
slap somebody.
But if you're in a relationship and this person might say, "Oh, you did this to me," and the other person could be like, "Well, no, I didn't. That's not even like, how did you get that from what I just?" Because your experience is your experience. My experience is my experience. You took it a certain type of way. I took it another way.
All right, real talk. All right, so Mr. So-and-so says, no, God has a plan for each person. We just have a terrible tendency to make plans that go against God's plan for all of us.
And that's it right there. People trying to make people date people that ain't your people. Catch up with your people. You trying to make people that's not your people, your people.
All right. Little podcast says, every time a woman hits the panel, an angel loses his wing.
Baby, that's the problem, bro. God, that's men problem too. But I'm gonna let you finish.
Damn, Beans.
What our problem is.
That's kind of cold, man.
Yeah,
all right, Mr. So-and-so says, but the woman love the slut makers. Oh yeah, they love some Pookie and Ray Ray. They love them. They love some Pookie. Yeah, the slut makers, the dudes that, you know, have multiple children from different women.
But then on the other hand, y'all say, stay down with him till he come up. Well, Pookie was down, and she
hell no. That does not apply.
Her she loves slut makers.
Hell
well,
no.
Y'all the one told
that does not apply to a. When men say that, they're not applying that logic to a Pookie.
Who are they applying it to?
They're applying it to a man that has a vision and is seeing it actually actively taking steps to pursue that vision, and it just takes a little bit of time with you shooting in the gym with him until he comes up. Not no dude that's out there slanging yay. not Pookie.
Well, y'all need to be a little bit more clarified on that, because to a girl, if she like him and she like the way he make her feel, she will tell herself, because that's what she's been conditioned to hear. I believe in him. He got goals, he got visions. Yeah, he's selling drugs right now, but blah blah.
Oh yeah,
blah.
he's just destroying the community right now, but it'll be all good.
Now because of his environment and blah blah, and they both live in the same environment. So how do you expect her to see something that's?
You don't think that's retarded? You don't think that's slightly retarded, backwards thinking?
how are you going to expect a girl or a woman? First of all, she has to be in the vicinity with a Pookie and a Ray Ray for Pookie and a Ray Ray to even have access to her, right?
Yeah, by her
So
choice.
that's
By
what she
choice.
sees.
By
How
choice.
is that by choice? She could be raised in that environment.
She can get away from it.
How?
Because of
Most people cannot escape their environment. Let's be 100% honest.
no.
Most 85%
that's not true.
of people cannot escape
That's
their
that's
environment.
not true. That's not true. That's not true. You do understand
So
that black men
we have all these
64%
and hoods and all of this stuff.
is not a large percentage. Though that's actually not the vast majority of people. The vast majority of people is in the middle class, by the way. Yes, ma'am. 64% of black men is in the middle class. Black women like to champion this notion that they got degrees, they educated. They ain't in the hood no more, right?
Okay, so those type of women don't even date Pookies and Ray Rays. So.
Oh yeah, they do. They getting blown
No,
up.
they don't. What women are? See, this maybe I'm just from another. Like I can't. Relate.
Maybe you employing the strategy you told me to employ. Put my head in the sand, and what's out of sight is out of mind.
No, I just don't surround myself with stupid shit.
Oh, well,
like and the gender war is stupid shit.
All right, let me finish up these and we're gonna move on to the next video real quick.
Okay.
Anitra says, that's crazy. A person's value doesn't lie between their legs.
It does.
Oh, you said it do? You said it does, Miss Mimi? Oh, Miss Anitra, she disagreed with you, and she thought Anitra thought she was jumping on your team.
I do not care. Listen to me. Your value lies in between your legs. You bring forth life, sweetheart. You continue his legacy. If you don't have his children, his legacy will die with him. So your value most certainly is in between your legs. And if you want to devalue yourself by telling yourself that has no value and that your degrees and money and your logic and your brain, no, ma'am, we're here to procreate and sustain and create life. That's what we're here for.
Oh my God. See what I'm saying? Now you are talking. Now you talking some damn sense. I agree with everything what you just. Nothing you said was a lie. Nothing what you just said was a lie. Now, pause for a second. Put a pin in that. Oh my God. Little podcast says, oh my gosh, I can't take her right now. Mr. So-and-so says, Mimi, your pattern of speech. Oh snap. Mimi, your pattern of speech says you have been with 15 plus. Hold up.
I was married for 17 years, so I mean, if you say so, boo, I mean that's your. But again, that's his truth. That ain't my truth.
No.
They're entitled to feel that way.
Because Mr. So-and-so could be wrong, right?
Oh, he's very wrong.
So that's so.
I don't have
no. See, that's what I'm saying. This whole notion of my truth is just giving idiots and dumb, ignorant people an opportunity to speak. When we need to go back to the days when we're like, no, you sound like a retard. Shut up.
But
shut up for a second. And I'm not talking about Mr. So-so. No, Mr. So-so. I'm not talking about Mr. So-so. I'm just talking about in general this notion of my truth. Oh, my truth. It almost like pedestalizes idiots to say whatever they feel, and it's like just because you feel something, that doesn't mean it actually aligns with reality. I can say I feel like world hunger does not exist in my little world. World hunger doesn't exist, but in actual reality, world hunger actually exists.
It does.
It actually exists. So
just like everything else.
Okay, but I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I think having this notion and this belief of my truth, it limits your perspective and your vantage point of the world. You have to think about the objective truth, what's actually going on outside of your limited scope of view.
Why?
Because you live in the world. And
what does that benefit me? I live in my world.
Do you vote?
Absolutely.
Okay, so would you argue?
I just do it because it's my due diligence. Do I care? Absolutely not.
So you're just throwing your vote away?
I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
No, I'm asking you. Do you, when you're casting your vote, do you actually know anything about the candidates?
I do. I choose the best one at the time, at the appropriate time.
So then, would you argue then that would be something that you go outside of your reality, quote unquote, to understand?
No.
Because you would have to understand the politics. You have to understand some of the issues that they're running on in order to cast your vote for them.
That's my perspective only, right? I vote for this person for certain reasons that are particular to me, not to you, right? If I'm rich, right, my issues ain't your issues. If you middle class and I'm rich, your issues ain't my issues. Well, so I'm not voting.
I think taxes are everybody's issue.
We may vote for the same person, but we will vote for them for.
I think taxes, the illegal alien invasion, and what's happening with our with the entitlements that's going on. I think this is everybody's business. The economy is affecting everybody. I think it's affecting everybody.
Be the economy regardless.
Well, it's going to be the economy regardless until we as a collective get these idiots or get the idiot, this senile old bastard, out of the office. But that's another podcast,
right?
Yeah. Anyway, so Mr. So-and-so says, "Get it correct, me. You are highly emotionally manipulative." Damn, Mr. So-and-so coming at you.
I'm trying to tell you, they be intrigued, baby. That's all.
All right. Anitra says, feelings don't equal truth. I agree.
To who though? Y'all keep saying that as if it's fact. It's not. Your reality is only your reality. If you go out here and have a car accident, you may think like, no, it was their fault. That's why you have litigation and insurance and all of this, because reality is perception. That's why they say don't trust eyewitness statements, because that could not be the first thing from the truth. Your reality of what happened could be totally opposite of somebody that was standing right next to you. Y'all saw two totally different things, but y'all saw the same accident.
Yeah, but that's why you have to. That's why that's why there has to be a full investigation to determine what the actual facts were.
But is that gonna change my truth of what I saw?
It should influence.
You gonna tell me my eyes lying?
Because no, because the facts of the case, because based upon what your perception is, could be pure conjecture. It may only be a limited perception of what actually took place. So my thing is, why settle for a limited perception of what actually happened when you can see the full comprehensive reality of what took place?
But it's not going to change the fact of my reality, what I saw. You can tell me, yeah, this is what happened, and then you could show me, and then I could be like, okay, I could see that. But what I saw was this. Now, I don't know what else happened. That could be true. But what I saw was this. And I'm not going to agree to nothing else outside of what I saw, because I don't know, because I didn't see that.
All right. Okay. I feel you. That's your position, and you're going to stand on it.
Absolutely.
I got you. All right. Miss Angel Wing says, it's not about me, though. The world consists of many very selfish way of thinking.
Baby, when you leave this world, do you think they give a damn if you hear us? No, the world is about you and you. That's people's problems. Y'all too busy worried about everyone else. Live in your world. Be the best in your world. Do what's best for your world. You trying to put your shit on everybody else and say, oh, this how it's supposed to be. Why? Who said that?
All right.
Who said that?
Mr. So-and-so says, sorry, internet booted me by crashing the ISP. Okay. Mr. So-and-so, laugh out loud. That value is for the female. If she can't produce children, she berates herself more than the man. Anitra says, we are total beings, and sex is not the sum of our worth. Little Podcast says, did she just ask why? Angel Wing says, now I see, and I think Beans was talking about damn, what were we I forgot what we were talking about. Angel Wing says, now I see why they call you Mimi. Laugh out loud. It's all about me. Oh my gosh.
Yes, absolutely. If your life is not about you and your family and your offspring, sweetheart, and your experience on this earth, I'm sorry, but mine is. I don't care about what my neighbor doing with their family, and I mean, I care as long as it don't interfere with what I got going on with me and my family. But like, this is my experience, and I'm not finna to act like, oh, I care. I don't, because it doesn't matter if I care what's going on in your life or not. You still gonna do what you want to do. You still, if you want to be a hoe, guess what? You still gonna be a hoe. No matter.
Oh my
what.
gosh! Don't see. Don't.
You
I don't
still
see.
gonna be a
Mimi. Come on. You can't be thinking like that. You don't mean that.
No, because I do mean
Mimi,
that.
you do not mean that.
Y'all
I promise you don't
understand.
mean that.
Look at media in these podcasts. Just look at it. Just like look at it. Look at the.
I think the men are finally reacting after 70 years of being suppressed. The men are taking conversations that took place on the basketball court, in the barbershop. Men are taking the locker room. Men are taking all these conversations that we used to have amongst ourselves, and we are finally capitalizing on the opportunity to state our grievances. And what we collectively, and we're all sharing notes amongst each other, because we like, oh damn, you go through that too? Damn, you go through that? Oh, your woman? Okay, got it. But the thing about it is, men logically know how to analyze what the similarities are, the behavior patterns, and what we can see in a lot of men. And I think in part, this whole drizzle movement is a reaction as well. A lot of men are seeing that these women collectively have literally abandoned the post of what it is to be a woman. They have abandoned their post.
Women,
yes,
are a direct, and I mean direct, like this, direct reflection of the men you see today. The women you see are a
these are the men of the 70s. Hell no. I disagree with that.
They are. Let me tell you. When Too Short now was talking about she licked my dick up and down, fuck that slut ass bitch, all this, pop that pussy, all that. Guess what? All the little girls now, they like, oh yeah, that's what we on. Come on then. We finna really be on that then, if that's what y'all on. Well, let's do what y'all
But the majority of men were not on that tip. When Too Short said all that, the women jumped on the dang on dance floor and clapped it and shook it like it wasn't nothing.
We gonna be on here. We gonna.
She shook what her mama gave ya. Shake what your mama gave ya. Shake what your mama gave ya. Come on now, you don't remember that? Drop, boom, 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 drop. Come on, you know all the 90s mix.
So Sexy Red and them music ain't playing no part in.
Oh, Sexy Red is a trifling tramp. I can't believe you just brought her up. No, Too Short was a Pookie pimp. That's what he was. I'm gonna talk about Sexy Red.
Everybody that put out that type of narrative,
it was all disgusting.
Whatever you give,
it was all disgusting.
Going to multiply.
I agree. It was all trash. It was all trash and bad.
Trash they put out. That's why we right here where we at today. Because of all that beating on them women and all that keeping.
Oh, there she go, beating on them. See, that's the color purple. That's the color purple narrative. No, hell no. That is the wait and exhale color purple narrative. Do you know how many black men protested that movie Color Purple because they knew?
I don't care. Let me
say this. Let me say this real quick.
Before you start, let me tell you. Hold on. So I don't forget this. This is what I don't like about men. Because y'all don't take accountability. That's first of all. Just because you're a good man and you know you're a good man, right? You're a good dude. You may be a good dude, but I guarantee you know a few niggas that ain't shit and you don't say nothing to them. You know a couple motherfuckers that done put their hands on a woman before. You know a couple motherfuckers that done did some shit to a girl that wasn't cool.
All right,
and you didn't say nothing. You minded your business, right?
I'm about to blow you away.
But listen, you minded your business, right? Okay, which you should, other people domestic. But just because you a good man, let's not act like it ain't a whole bunch of fuck niggas running around out here too.
Hold up, I'm about to blow you away because she flapping her gums and she don't even know the stats. Hold up. All right, so you do understand that the majority of domestic disputes are mutual combat, but
they're not.
Yes, they are, according to.
Listen, fuck them.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
No.
Hold on. No, so you said forget the stats.
We gonna forget fuck them. We going
off let's go solely upon my perspective. That's what you about to propose right now.
Because we gonna be truthful.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish, and then you can say what you gotta say.
Okay.
most domestic disputes are mutual combat. And when you look closer at the data, 70% of the domestic disputes, the women are the initiators. They're the ones who initiate the consternation, the violence, essentially.
Okay, answer me this. Do you believe that honestly? No,
do I believe?
All bullshit
Yes.
aside. All
yes.
bullshit aside.
Yes.
You honestly believe that?
Yes. Let me tell you why.
No, you're a fool. If you believe that, no disrespect.
Hold up. Let me tell you why. You see it today. You see it today. Hold up,
because I've seen a whole lot of women get their ass whooped.
Hold up, but you see. Hold up. Answer this. Do you not see women literally speaking to men in a way, in a very hostile, provoking way, to where, and I'm not condoning abuse by no means. Don't get that impression. I think it's bad on both sides. But you cannot ignore that women will. Oh man, she got another call. Did you get another call?
You can't hear me.
Can you hear me? All right, just jump out. Just jump out. Just jump out. Come back in. I said just jump out. Jump out. Jump out and come back in.
Hold on.
I know y'all. Did y'all hear that foolishness? I know y'all heard that foolishness. That is the narrative that has been literally foisted upon men for so long. All men are predators. All men are abusers. No, you see it today. Now, again, I'm not condoning violence, nothing like that. But I'm simply saying, you increase the likelihood of some sort of retaliation if you are constantly poking the bear, disrespecting a man. You know, I've actually heard a woman say to a man, well, I'm on YouTube, so I'm not even gonna go into it, but disrespectful stuff. Disrespectful, like literally. All right, Mimi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me finish reading these chats. Angel Wing says, I live in reality, not a made-up version of what I think it should be. Unapologetically. Dakota Shaw. What up, mama? Not all men know how to analyze anything, Neil. Yeah, mama, whatever. Amen, Mimi. Okay, so my mama on your team.
Yes, because we know.
My mama don't know what she's talking about, so let's just start there. No, she don't. No, she don't. No, hell no. No, we ain't doing that. Mimi, we ain't doing that. Mimi, we ain't doing that.
So you know better than her, and she brought you in this world.
You know what? I love my mama, but sometimes
she's been here longer than you, boo boo. Everything you've been doing.
I love my mama, but my mama sometimes get lost in the sauce.
So you think she just made it through all this, brought you in this world, raised you, did all that?
I think she here. Well, you know what? I actually recorded. Mama, let me say this too. Mama, I still have that recording. My mama said she will always take a woman's side no matter what the facts say. And that when she said that, I just said, you know what? I don't have anything to say to you.
No, because you know what? That was your cue to sit down and have a conversation with your mother.
No, hell no. When somebody say something like that to me, that's a cue to get the hell out of there.
They have a reason.
Stop it. Stop it.
Experience. See, that's the problem with men.
Killing
y'all
me, Mimi.
Want the world to just be what y'all think it should be. And women, do you think so you think women just move through this world supposed to be submissive, soft, and emotional, but not have no feelings, I don't understand what y'all want. It makes no sense. What
all right, hold
y'all
on.
want?
I'll tell you exactly what we want. Let me get through these last two chats. Dakota Shell says, yes, Mimi, all the men are sluts too. But they can screw all the women with no name under them. So do not be biased, Neil. Mama, how are you my mama and you misspell my name? That don't even make no sense. Amen, Mimi. We all have to live up to our own accountabilities.
You have to. You can't go through this life trying to decipher.
I don't even know what that has to do with what we were just talking about, but okay.
Because you trying to figure, like we were talking about the stats with domestic violence, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I seen, like, you know, I never thought it was shit wrong with what R. Kelly did. You know why? Because I lived it, right? I saw R. Kelly coming up to the school. I saw older guys, but R. Kelly wasn't the only one. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. You actually saw him? You actually saw R. Kelly?
Yes, I'm from Chicago, baby. What do you mean?
He came to the high school?
Yes.
Oh, snap.
I've been knowing R. Kelly since he was singing on the train, and I used
to
get
snap. Okay, so
when I used to get off my job at McDonald's downtown in Navy Pier, him and his group used to be on the train singing on our way home at night.
Yeah, Mimi, we're gonna have to do another podcast because you sitting on a gold mine.
But my point was, right, I didn't see anything wrong with that, and I've been conditioned for so many years. I like when it first happened, I took his side vehemently because the way I grew up and what I saw, my perspective, what it was outside my door, that was okay. There was nothing wrong with that, right? You were taught to get an older guy who can take care of you, who can give you things, buy you things. Don't come home to this house with no wet pocketbook and nothing in your pocketbook, right? So you knew that the young men wouldn't give that. Got no money. So I just always felt like it was right? I didn't see anything wrong with it. So when it comes to abuse, I've seen so much abuse. I knew it wasn't right. I wasn't taking no ass whoopings. You ain't putting your hands on me. But I have friends, that were in the hospital that were brutally beaten by their men.
And I know I have friends too who have been verbally and physically assaulted by women, and they just took it because that's what men generally do. Because one hit. Do you understand just the skeleton, like the facial skeleton of a woman? The facial, the women are frail. One actual power punch from a man will kill a woman. If a man actually really wanted to hit a woman the way we hit each other, a woman would die. That would be manslaughter. He wouldn't. I'm not saying he would deliberately or intentionally want to kill her, but if he actually full force, 100% grown man strength punches a woman in the face, she would lose teeth and she would be unconscious for like an hour.
That's not true because I've been hit by a man full force and I was not unconscious. Now, did I have like 20 something stitches in my lip? I sure did, but I wasn't unconscious.
Was that more than what? Was it more than one hit?
No, he hit me one time with it.
Now imagine getting pulverized.
And I've had a friend. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've seen so many girls so many girls.
That's exaggerated
though. Abused. No, I'm so serious. I am not exaggerating. Not even in this much. Nothing. No exaggeration. I've seen so many girls be abused by men and boys. And the crazy part is the young boys is out here abusing these girls. But these girls,
it's not. Listen,
these girls fight back.
But Mimi, again, see, you wholeheartedly cling to this whole notion of my truth and what I see from my two eyes. Obviously, is what's happening. You don't believe in statistics and data that they actually collected from actual reports where women report domestic abuse and cops are called to the scene. You don't believe that.
Exactly, because I haven't experienced.
I don't understand.
You're trying to force me to believe something that I've never.
Wait. Is it hard to believe that in these domestic disputes that men or women contact police, local authorities? Is that hard to believe?
What you mean?
Is it hard to believe that?
That's not the point. I don't care.
That is the point. That's exactly the point.
It's not. What does that have to do with the issue?
Let me explain. Because that every single time.
So you're giving men an excuse to.
No. See, I knew you was going to play that card. That's why I already said at the. Hold up. I knew you was going to play that card. That's why I said at the onset, I don't condone violence on men, from men or women.
But
so I said that at the gates.
Tone, you give it
it ain't what I'm saying, is how I'm saying it, huh?
You're giving it a reason why it's happening. Don't give it a reason. There is no reason.
No. What I'm saying is what I'm doing is highlighting another side that's actually happening.
Because again,
what?
my point, listen to me.
So I can't highlight the abuse that the men are suffering from?
You can. You most certainly can. But
that's all I'm doing.
But my point is this. You can't, we have to be very cautious of what we put out into the world, right? Doing what we do, right? We're podcasters. And my point again was, you are a good man, right? So you can sit and read statistics and be okay, right? I'm assuming, because I don't know you personally, right? You can sit and watch a podcast and not take it seriously when it's a gender war. But sweetheart, there are some men that get very riled up by this content, right? And the whole thing is to become embattled with a woman because we're pumping that into them. Like, yes, you have a reason because she's acting like this. So yes, she deserves it, right? He isn't able to decipher between, oh, this is just satire for podcasts, or no, this is actual real life. And yeah, it may be actual real life, but we have to be very careful about what we put out there, right? Yes, the statistics are absolutely true. Yes, it's a lot of women that ain't shit. Yes, it's a lot of women, and it's going to always be that way from now. It's been that way from the beginning of time. It's going to be that way for the rest of the time. It's going to be ain't shit people. It don't affect you if you ain't an ain't shit person.
All right. Okay. Dakota says, amen, Mimi. All right, right. Mr. So-and-so says, it is like I get told that, what is it, Whitey? Is born wanting. Okay, it's like I get told that Whitey is born wanting to go to the Congo and hunt down and get a black slave. All of it is nonsense. Dakota Shaw says, "Girl, you speaking the truth. Go on, girl." Yeah, right. Mr. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a talk with my mama. She tripping. Mr. So and so says, then he pulled his punch. Okay, then he pulled his punch when he hit you, Mimi. If you got a full punch, if you got
definitely my feet came from up under me. I flew into the wall.
Oh, okay.
He hit my ass. I will say,
women would be dying left and right if that was the case. I'm trying to tell you, that's not the case.
Do you see my lip, baby? I ain't got no reason to lie. See this lip, and that was years ago. You can still see the sky. I had got 24 stitches in my lip, in my one lip.
Well, I'm telling you, the vast majority of men are not pulverizing and beating women to a bloody pulp. That's not. But
that's your experience. See,
no, it's not just my. It's not just my experience. It's not just my experience.
You don't know if you haven't been around it.
No, it's not just my. It's not just my experience. Trust me, it's not. So Mr. So-and-so says, my statistic have shown women are the worst drivers on the road. Oh yeah, we know that. Oh yeah, we know that. We know that. We know that. Stay off the road, ladies. Just stay off the road. Let your husband drive.
They don't know how to drive. A lot of men don't either, but I think women take the cake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you. That we agree on.
Yes, absolutely.
Mr.
I'm a realist. That's the problem. Like I don't sugarcoat. Like I don't feel like why we here for a short time, not a long time. Okay, I'm here to have a good time. I know what's what. I know what's real. I know what's not. But again, it's my perspective.
And that's word to my cousin. Mr. So-and-so says, Mimi is speaking half truths, but not actually the truth. Any response?
I mean, what you want me to say to somebody that already they said I ain't speaking the truth? Okay.
All right. She ain't got no response to that. All right, Miss Mimi, we're gonna play a little bit more of this video. How much more time you got? I know I ain't trying to keep you too long.
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you know.
All right, now she having a little fun, y'all. She having a little fun over here. Okay, all right. I appreciate that, Miss Mimi. I appreciate that. She a good sport, y'all. Give her some love. You know what I'm saying?
I try to be.
We disagree vehemently, but you know, she a good sport, and I can respect that.
I didn't want to bring, go ahead and play the clip. Play the clip.
She didn't want to bring the heat. Yeah, okay.
No, yeah, I'm gonna bring it after the clip though. Go ahead.
All right.
Masculine men
Oh God, I
do not
don't like
care
her.
about how much money women
Hold
make.
up, I don't even know who she is. You know her?
I don't know, but her voice irritates the hell out of me. I swear.
Yeah, well,
not like that because she's a beautiful girl, but I just.
Yeah, well, you know what? She might be beautiful on the outside, but let's listen to what she says. She might be ugly. All right, let's hear her.
They don't care about how educated you are, how much money you make, because that's not what they need you for. That's not what they want you for.
See, Granny, this is what I'm talking about. You're trying to gaslight men into giving a fuck. We don't care. Masculine men don't care about how much a woman makes and how educated she is. Yes, we do. Why would I want an uneducated, dumb brokey around me? That does not make sense. Let's really make it make sense. I'm being serious. That's literally gonna set me back. So what's the problem with a man knowing his worth? What's wrong with a man having a standard? It's cool when an educated woman that gets money has a standard. She can't mess with a broke, uneducated man. But when a man does it, it's a problem. See, what she's trying to do is gaslight. And that's fine. Do your thing. But us soft guys, we're not falling for the trick anymore, and y'all hate it. A real masculine man doesn't care about how much a woman makes. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. See, as men in our soft guy era, we don't want a burden. We don't want a liability. We don't want someone that's just not going to spend any money. We want a teammate that's going to help us win, because we know without a teammate, you can't win. You just simply can't. There is no I in team. And I'm just not trying to be one of those guys that have to take care of a woman like she's a fucking kid. You women aren't kids. Y'all make money. Y'all bosses, right? Show me you a boss then.
Damn. All right. Okay. Let me
ignorance is just
pull
like
that down.
My brain be hurting.
Come on now, Miss Mimi. He said some real thing.
No. I'm sorry.
That was I mean, he made a point.
It's just the ignorance is just so, baby, you don't even know what you talking about. How old is you? 20? What the fuck are you talking about? You don't know what the fuck a man. You ain't even a man yet. Boy, shut. Listen, child. Oh, God.
Damn, Mimi, that's how you feel?
Yes, because what are you talking about, sir? What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, come on. So he's basically he's making a point that, you know, and you know what? I gotta say, because damn, he had said something that I wanted to interject on. Damn it, I kind of want to go back and listen to it, but he had made a point.
That masculine men don't. He said they do want women to take care. But see, that's my thing about what we put out into the world. Now you got these men over here saying, when men don't care how much money you make, but then now you got these little boys talking about they soft girls and they care because you need to help take care of me. Like, it's too much. It's too much.
So let me ask you. So are you currently you're not? Are you dating? Are you single? I mean, I don't want to get too much in your business, but just want to ask, because you're more so a proponent of this is, you know, I see and do what's happening in my world, and I can only purport from what I see from my own two lens. So I feel it's only valid if I ask you personally, in the dating market, if you are dating, are you single? Are you dating?
I'm dating.
Okay, so you're dating now. When you go on a date with a man, are there any preconceived notions of what you're looking for? Any, like, are you looking out for like red flags? Like, okay, he said this, his elbow ashy, or are there any sort of icks, because they call it icks now, that you look out for?
If it was an ick, we wouldn't be on a date to begin with, right? Okay. So apparently, you had to be someone that's in my vicinity that I would be attracted to a woman like me, because all men are not attracted to women like me. Like I don't attract like bums. I never have. That's just never been a problem that I've had. I've never had to take care of a man. I've never had the experience of like a guy using me or like, let me use your car while you're at work, or let me eat up all your kids. Like, I don't know. I've never experienced that, right? Because I pride myself on being a certain type of woman, right? And not saying that other women are not. You know, I just feel like if you do the work on yourself, your person, you know, your people gonna be around you. But you know,
so does hold on, real quick. Let me
I get treated well. I don't know.
All right, pause for a second. Let me run through these chats real quick. Mr. So-and-so. Okay, I already read that one. Mr. So-and-so says, Mimi. Oh, I read that too. I am also having fun manipulating you. It comes from my course on how to interrogate wartime prisoners. Eco. Mimi. Mimi am also having fun.
Oh, that's the same one.
Yep. So Mimi, are you a sprinkle date?
What? First of all, what is that? I keep telling y'all, like, I don't be on this type of time,
plugged out,
right?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
So sprinkle is the woman's or the man's?
Yeah, sprinkle is the woman, where the women are, I guess it's their version of the soft girl era. It's
so
like,
what does that entail? Like taking her out? Like, what is that?
Taking her out, funding lavish, expensive trips, buying her bags, spoiling them, just sort of like a gold digger.
Now, I will say to you guys'
Arrangement.
credit, to the men's credit, I will say this. I apologize for interrupting you.
You good?
I did not know that women were actually out here saying this stuff. Like, I swear to you guys, I just did not really know that this was the current state of dating, right? I didn't know that women were like, oh, you got to cash at me, or you got to buy me. Like, I just didn't know that people was really like having these insane notions in their head. Like, who told y'all that this was how this go? I didn't know. So to the guys' credit, I feel bad for you guys because y'all did it. Well, not y'all per se, but the generations before y'all, that's what you end up with,
So you're saying that men are to blame in part because they're the ones who perpetuated this whole.
Yeah, you cannot listen when that snowball get to rolling.
Yeah. No, and you know what? There's definitely a grain of truth in what you just said. I will agree with you on that one, 100%. Damn, man, I had something I wanted to ask you, but back to what we were just talking about originally. So when you go on a date, all right, real quick, we got somebody else joining. What's up, Big Joe?
Hey, Joe.
Can you speak so we can make sure your audio?
I'm trying to get my camera together. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me, can't you?
No, I'm gonna need you to be on camera, my friend.
You turned the camera.
I am. I'm trying to fix my background.
See what I'm saying? This is what I got.
I know.
You know what?
I'm trying to fix it. I want to do something else.
You can't.
He want to have a cute background.
Yeah, I know.
I'm right here.
There you go.
All right. So, Joe, before you jumped on, I was just talking to Miss Mimi about, some of her dating experiences, and the question I wanted to ask you, Mimi, is when you're going out on a date, is there an expectation of how this man should conduct himself, like things that you look for, like in a man? Or is it like a baseline? Like, okay, for example, opening my doors, paying for the first date, that sort of thing.
I mean, no, I don't think about that shit. Like, honestly, if somebody asks me out on a date and I say, okay, yeah, we can go, I just go on the damn date and enjoy the person I'm with. I don't really be thinking about, now, if he getting on my nerve and doing ignorant stuff or being belligerent or drinking and now he, like, that type of stuff, I'm not with that, right? But again, I don't really attract those type of men, so I don't really have that problem. But at the same time, like, I'm not a woman that be like, oh, you got to drive this and have this and take me here. And if I like you, I like you. If I'm going on a date with you, that must mean that I like you.
If he said to you,
hold on, Neil, hold on. So you saying, and I agree with you. So the expectation is now, as a woman, I can do it all by myself, right? And I don't
what
need
about myself?
Anything, just in general. It's gonna relate to this.
What you mean?
Okay, so what I'm saying is, a girl, independent women, right?
I'm not an independent woman, sweetheart. So you might want to think about that question before you ask.
No, but I'm saying just in general, a lot of independent women. I was just touching base to just follow that question. You said that you just want to have fun, and that's fine. But a lot of women nowadays expect something from somebody, but swear up and down that they're independent women. They don't need nobody. And that's a little confusing to guys that's trying to be a gentleman, and oh no, I got it. To a girl that'll be like, nigga, you ain't gonna open my door. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's.
Well, you're supposed to open the door. You're a gentleman. If you're
Right,
taking
but
a lady
then
out.
some girls nowadays, like, I got it. I don't need you to open my door. I'm an independent woman, and they send off mixed vibes.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to the independent woman thing. I never have. You know, I don't like it. It's ghetto. It's not fun over here. I don't like being responsible for everything.
So you're not a proponent of the Tyler Perry mantra. I'd rather do bad all by myself.
Now you ain't finna bring chaos in my life, but I mean, I will definitely I hold my own very, 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 very well, right? So, but I am not opposed to my man taking care of me. I don't like having to worry about making sure the trash is out to the damn curb on time. That's not my job, right? I don't want to make sure that the leak is getting fixed. Like, that shit is not for me. I don't care about none of that.
All right, pause, y'all. We got you know Viro? You know Viro?
What's the deal? It's the one and only. Talk to
we
me.
have our back and forth. Boy, you better come on this camera because I told you yesterday how you was finna get it.
Hey, look, I'm in the gym right now. That's why I got it off.
Oh, you in the gym?
Oh man.
Hey, look, he caught me in the middle of a workout, but I would still get on and talk to the people though.
Damn, man. He in the
Hey,
gym.
Look, you gotta notify me ahead of time, my boy.
I know. That's my bad.
I was calling you to set up mine, and you called me and said jump on.
Yeah, I mean, we having an open panel. Mimi was just running her mouth, talking a bunch of nothing. I said, let me get the fellas on here because she ain't saying nothing.
Hey, Mimi always running her mouth. You know that. Mimi be talking that bullshit.
See. Let me tell y'all, just that example right there. Y'all gave me a perfect example. Now, had I would have said that about y'all, it would have been a problem. But
it wouldn't have been a problem. We just would have asked you for some facts.
Then I'm gonna be a bitch.
Hey, look, we would have accepted it. We just would have asked you for some statistical facts. No emotions involved. All logic.
Man, she said she reject all facts. She rejects all reality. Everybody got their own reality. I'm like, what?
Have you ever heard? Did you go to college?
That don't mean nothing.
What do college mean?
Did your professors teach you, or even in high school, they should have taught you never trust anybody's information but your own.
Your own research.
The world is bigger than your own information.
Statistics based on someone else's parameters for that statistic. So you don't know what the parameters of that statistic was or how that information was biasly collected. So no, I do not base my shit off statistics because statistics have a lot of different variations and we don't know what they were based off of.
Hey, look, we all know why they ignore statistics, bro. A woman's emotions is her reality. So however she feels at the moment is the truth. She could feel different tomorrow, and that's gonna be the truth, even though it contradicts how she felt the day before. Come on, bro. We know how this shit work already.
Right now, and get your ass in the head.
Damn, I'm so glad I got viral. Yo.
Hey, don't get me started.
Yo. Look, you know what, bro? I was sitting up here. I thought I was in the Twilight Zone because she was. You know what? I was being respectful because me and Mimi, the way we met, we met because on your post you made about the 30 plus.
Yeah.
And I had to chime in because she started talking some nonsense. And I said, you know what? Jump on the panel. And she was down. She was game. I'm like, all right, bet. Come on. So we jumped on the show. We talking about the whole drizzle thing. And then she started saying some wild stuff. I'm like, hold up, man. Let me get some.
Wow.
It was wild. First of all, this whole notion of my truth, my reality. I see. I'm like, yo.
Matter to me.
I tried giving her the domestic violence abuse stats, telling her that 70% of the time women are the initiator, the aggressors. She like, that don't mean nothing. I done seen my friend.
I said, do you honestly believe that?
Yes.
But that's because of your perception of what you see, right? So my perception not just based of what upon I see, I don't believe it because I see bitches get their ass whooped all the time. So you telling me that a statistic in my own perception of reality, no, he will put ass all the time. I don't know what you talking about, but the fights I broke up, like the bitches I hid at my house or took to the hotel.
Hold up.
Or
So you mean to tell?
jail?
So let's just talk about black women in particular. Do you think that when a black woman is has a issue with her man, is she gonna hold back her tongue? Is she gonna hold back her ire, her anger, her emotion, or she's just gonna just let loose and tell that dude how she feel in that moment, regardless of how it comes out?
I feel like women speak to their men how their men speak to them.
Oh hell no! See, that's
and
such
if
a
you
cop
don't
out.
take accountability for that, you know better. Because a woman gives you exactly what you give her. I'm sorry. I don't care if you don't want to take accountability for that. If you think you finna sit up and talk to her crazy and call her bitches and hoes, eventually she's gonna start giving you that same thing back because she's in defense mode now. So now she's giving you what you give her.
No, but you're starting in the middle of the story. That's women,
not the middle.
No, in the middle of the story,
you gave her that information.
No,
you gave her that.
But hold up, most women today, initially as a default, are in defense mode. That's how they walk around in the world, in defense mode.
But does that mean that you just need to disrespect them?
No, I'm not, bro. No, that's beside the point. I'm simply saying anything that I want that a man.
But it's not beside
anything.
The point. You cannot negate one for the
other. No.
You have
because if a man says to a woman, I give you a scenario. I give you a scenario.
Disrespect you.
No. I give you because I'm talking about something as simply as a man laying down the boundaries and laying down the expectations of what this relationship gonna look like. He say, "Look, you're not putting that on. You're not going out." She flash out. How the hell you gonna tell me? Blah 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 blah.
Because was she wearing that when you got with her?
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Was it? That's how you met her?
No. That's how you met her.
No.
You cannot get mad.
I'm not talking about that.
You didn't go to the library. You didn't go to the library. You didn't go to Starbucks to meet her.
You can't change her what you want her to be because you want her to be that. You chose her. You should have chose homegirl that go to church on Saturday and wear the shirt to her
Listen,
leg.
Unfortunately, the reality is most women are impressionable, yo. So what they seeing on Instagram and social media, they're gonna follow the trend.
Hold on, time out.
Hey, Joe, Lee said you simping, man. By the way, go ahead.
Simping? What's that mean?
Oh, snap. Go ahead, man.
Nah, nigga, the thing is, nigga, when you meet a motherfucking girl, it's one or two things gonna happen. Y'all gonna have an attraction, y'all gonna go on a date, y'all gonna do this or whatever. If you met her in a club or whatever, and that's what she is, you can't just expect the girl to change. You can't just expect her to change, because if you make a girl change because of you, that's not a girl you want anyway. You should want to have a control. You want a woman that's gonna be strong-minded, working, doing her thing.
Where you at, man? This dude talking crazy.
That's absolutely true. That's like if she meets you as a construction worker,
he doing his workout.
Supposed to become a lawyer because she want a lawyer?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
So
I'm simply saying
you asking for him because you don't agree with what I'm saying. That's the whole point of me putting on.
No, hold on. Let me run through some of these chats real quick, because you know what? Y'all think y'all gonna gang up on me? I'm about to flash out on both of y'all. All right, hold up.
But you gotta be calm. You need a bath.
All right.
What you eat for dinner?
Let me see.
Did you eat dinner?
No, not yet. I got some chicken.
See, that's what's wrong. You hungry? See, if you had a good one, you would have been ate already. It's late. It's 10 o'clock. You should have had your you should have had your post-workout meal and your post-workout protein shake, right? But if you had a good woman, you would have had that when you got home. And
snap! You better chill out. My woman. She in the chat. She in the chat. You better stop. She in the chat. She gonna come for you.
See,
my meal is in the refrigerator. She good. Not in the refrigerator, in the microwave. In the microwave. Correction. In the microwave. Anyway, so and so says, yes, Mimi, men today must be 6 foot, make $500K a year, have a house paid for before the woman will even date them.
What woman?
Most women today.
That makes no fucking sense. Excuse
my language. you need to tell that to the sisterhood.
Listen. It makes no sense.
That's what you need to tell to the sisterhood.
Those two things don't match. How is that going to happen? It makes that's like if you live in the projects and you ain't aspired to do shit with your life, but be an Instagram model and show your ass on, for the world to see, and you shake and you do all the stupid shit, right? How you gonna have a man that's worth all of this? And so he built himself up to become this great man for you. Right, no, he built himself up for a woman who will meet him at his level, or that he sees potential in, that he can bring onto his ship, right? So what women are telling y'all this? Because
I'm telling you, it's more frequent than you know, Miss Mimi. Chantel says, Mimi, do you mind paying bills?
I pay these motherfuckers every day. What are you talking about?
Well, in a relationship, would you mind paying all the bills?
Why? What?
Majority of the bills. Would you mind paying them?
Who?
You.
Absolutely not. Why would I do that?
Oh, how much? Wait. So you don't believe in 50-50 like you said earlier, right?
No, I never said I believed in 50-50. I said, what is 50-50?
It's 50-50 where all the bills are allocated. There's shared responsibility.
No, absolutely.
You don't advocate for that. Okay. So, okay. Then that means what would be the dynamic between you and your potential husband? Like would it be like a 60-40, 70-30? What you looking like?
It depends on the man.
It depends on the man.
It depends on his income.
Ideally, what would you want?
There is no ideal.
It is an ideal, Mimi.
No, it's not.
If you can snap your fingers right now, if it was a dollar, if you had a genie right now, you could snap your fingers. What would be the ideal?
A self-aware, God-fearing man. That's what I want.
Gosh, see, she's still skating.
No, I'm dead ass serious. If I have a generous man, if I have a caring man, if I have a God-fearing man, if I have a disciplined man, then he's 9 times out of 10 he's gonna be successful. You can't be all those things and not be successful. It don't work that way.
Mimi, real quick, I'm sorry, I apologize. How do you know Viral?
Oh, because I'm supposed to go on their show.
Oh, you came on the show?
They invited me. Huh?
Oh, you went on his show too?
I haven't been yet.
Oh, okay. Get on the show.
We already kind of, yeah.
Viral be going hard. He cold. All right. Lee said, get him. And so says, yes, because usually start the fight from emotional. Yeah, usually women will start the fight from emotional standpoint.
Give you what you give
and usually strikes physically first. Yep, that's what I was trying to tell her.
She gives you what you give her.
Yeah, see, she taking all the accountability from the woman.
I've
taking
never
all the accountability.
Been with a man that made me want to put my hands on him ever.
Lee says, "What the F is she talking about?" Anitra says, "Y'all always trying to double team some women, but Miss Mimi holding her own better than me. Bravo, Miss Mimi."
Thank you.
What you mean? What you mean, Anitra? I didn't double team you when you came on. What you mean? I treat all my guests with love and respect.
Trying it, and that's what I be trying to tell y'all. If you are who you are, can't nobody waver you from who you are. I am so secure in myself, and I know who I am. Like, I don't care about what the fuck everybody else doing. It don't affect me. I don't care. I care about what my man doing. I care about what my people that's in my village is doing, right? Because I can't control other people's villages, right? I could try to help you, but if you don't want my help, what I'm gonna do? Like, I gotta worry about my village. So I don't know.
Lee says, dude is simping.
Dude simping. No, he ain't. He just know the truth. You, Lee, just want to be one of those ones in the comment section that want
to leave Lee alone. Leave Lee alone.
Everything that you know is right, but you just want to go again. That's what I'm saying.
Leave Lee alone.
I don't like this gender war stuff, because even when y'all know what's right, y'all still
leave Lee alone. Chantel says, but was a woman as a woman you are now under a man's covering. I should respect and honor his opinion, although you may disagree.
Absolutely.
Do you believe the man has a final say?
Absolutely.
So if you want to go left and he say no, we going right.
We going right.
There you go. There you go.
We going right. Now if I ended up if I was right, I ain't gotta say nothing. Cause you gonna know. And you gonna be like, damn, you was right.
Yeah. That's true.
But I am here to be your support because you may see something I don't see.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I know that women are more feeling and emotional, and sometimes we can't see the logic in everything mentally, right? So I trust my man, but that's because I'm with a man I can trust. I'm not just out here submitting to anybody just because he cute or he got some money, or I'm just not out here submitting to anybody. A man that is all those things that I described, I'm gonna automatically like my coochie wet.
Whoa, there she go.
Like,
there she go. Hold on, let me.
If men understood that, y'all would be so much better off. Stop trying to worry about what she's doing because she hasn't been. Ain't nobody snatched her ass in yet.
All right, okay. So I'm gonna need you to hold on tight, Miss Mimi, because we got a couple folks in the chat coming at you. So just hold on tight. Put your seatbelts on. Lee says, where did you find these, Neil? Lord. So if the woman is dating, then she is not on the market. So like the man, she should change her way to please. Oh, that's true. True, Mr. So-and-so. Mr. So-and-so, that was the point, Mimi. It is the drizzle standard, 6 foot and 500K.
Where y'all be finding these girls at? Like, have y'all actually met somebody?
That's Mimi. That is what is currently the dating pool. You don't understand. That is the cesspool of the market today. You don't date women. So we're giving you the perspective of what men are pulling from in the current dating market. It is completely soiled with these women with these corrupted mindsets.
Surround yourself with. You have to understand that this is all it's inward.
It's not
everything
that.
Is
no,
inward.
no.
Stop thinking that it's outward. It's not. Everything you experience is inward.
Only 4% of women today are virgins.
Huh?
Only 4% of women today in this country are self-identified virgins. So what does that mean? Oh, what that has to do with anything? How about this? On our wedding day, you put a black dress on because a white dress traditionally is supposed to symbolize purity.
A white dress was supposed to be a virgin. Who said
a white dress? Well, that has been the tradition, Ms. Mimi. The white dress. A white dress is supposed to symbolize purity. A white dress symbolizes purity.
People started the tradition. I don't give a fuck what people say.
No,
people. You're people just
but
like
it's a
me.
value system. It's a value system.
It's your value system, not mine. I don't.
Well, you know what?
I don't care if you wear yellow up in this motherfucker.
Jesus.
It don't matter to me. It doesn't. I don't care.
All right.
Your value system is
They need to start wearing
by
black dresses.
other people's value system. My value system is only created from me and my morals and my experiences. I don't value what other people value.
That's
you
deep.
What I'm saying?
All right, hold on. Lee says, all right, here we go. She'll need to take that wig off before even thinking about marriage. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
damn. Lee coming at you.
He
coming at you hard. He coming at you hard. Dang, Lee, that was cold, man.
Like, see, that's what y'all
go ahead, fire back at him.
Women be dealing with. And
fire back at him.
And y'all want them to be respectful. That's what they deal with.
Fire back at him, Mimi. He can take it.
I wouldn't because I don't stoop to people. Like people that be in the comments that say stupid stuff that doesn't add value to the conversation. I would never give them the satisfaction.
Dang, Lee, she said she ain't anybody to give you the satisfaction. Come on, man. You got to come harder than that, bruh. All right, let's see. Mr. So-and-so, all the women want Adonis. Same as all the men want Aphrodite. Man, Aphrodite is a rare breed. I'll tell you that right now. Anitra says quadruple teamed. Oh, come on now. Anitra, you need to stop. You need to stop. When you came on this platform, I treated you with love, respect, and dignity. Don't play games. That's why I've been trying to get her back. She's been dodging me. Maybe I did say something off the cuff. Anyways, I think that we have fleshed out
I like my wig. It's so pretty, y'all.
Girl, go ahead now. Anyway,
So pretty. That's a new one. I just got it.
See, now she about to talk about her wig for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, because he just said that.
See what you did, Lee? See what you did? Anyway, I listen, guys. I know we didn't get too much detail as far as the sprinkle, drizzle. We're gonna do that again. I think Miss Mimi enjoyed herself, and she might come back on, y'all. And this time, and the next time she come on, we gonna look. I was taking notes, whether she know it or not. Some of the things she was saying, and we're gonna have to really get in the paint next time.
About what? Tell me one.
Just okay. For one example, as far as like the man. Okay, one of the main issues I take issue with you on is that I don't think you fully believe that this is what the dating market has come to for most men. Like most men don't have viable options to choose from when it comes to selecting a woman to be the mother of their children and to be his wife, because most women are flaunting themselves all over social media, and they're flaunting their sexuality all over social media, ass shots, all that stuff. Most women are promiscuous. They got 6-7 dudes on the roster. Most women are, tatted up. Look, we're going to all that. We're going to all that the next
do you
episode.
Go to church? Do you go to church?
Oh yeah, it's the worst in church.
I'm saying, do you go to church though?
Yeah, but I don't go to like a church building. I actually study myself.
So you have a relationship with God. You're a man of God. You're a man of faith.
I'm a Christian. Yes.
Okay. So you do understand that it's God, man, woman, child, right?
That's the order.
Okay. So if you follow God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you know that your woman who God has for you will follow you, or your current woman, she follows you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the man you are, the caliber of man you are is why you have that caliber of woman. You cannot be a fuck nigga and think you finna get a grade A woman. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna get a woman that's just like you.
No, and you know what?
Direct reflection of you.
I totally agree with that. But one of the, I guess the reason why I'm so pessimistic about that perspective is that, culture has had such an impact on our women today that you see this host spirit almost permeating the minds of so many women today. Most women are aspiring to be sex objects. They're not aspiring to be dutiful, virtuous women. And that's just that's the unfortunate reality of what we see. And as men have to be the, I guess, for lack of a better word, the assholes to point out the realities, the unflattering realities. That's generally met with shame and contempt from the women. Like, for example, we say, hey, wear your natural hair, or you don't have to get tattoos, or hey, curve the way you speak. Why are you being so brash and using so much vulgarity? Oh, you trying to control me. I don't approve of girl trips. You're not going on any girl trips. Oh, you trying to control me. Okay. You don't need to be hanging out with your whole friends. Oh, you trying to control me. So
but see how that starts with all you, the man. Like
no.
You trying to control somebody you shouldn't be trying to.
It's not, because my expectation.
She's not your type apparently. So why you trying to control her?
Well,
you trying to turn her into your type.
Well, no, I'm simply saying that these are some of the things I'm talking about, like the early screening process of dating a woman. This is some of the things that men are met with. It's like, hey, look, I'm dating intentionally. I would like to potentially get married one day. Hey, what would you think? How would you respond in this particular scenario? If I wanted to do this and you wanted to do that, and and I said, no, I don't agree with that. How do you feel about that? Oh, they don't want to be, you trying to control me. Okay. All right, fine. Then how about this? I don't look at you as a potential dating prospect. I'll just use you for sex and then carry on.
But that's probably how she's been living her life. So
yeah, well, there you go. So that's
who are you to try to come in and change it?
Yeah, Miss Anitra. Most women, I'm sorry, Miss Anitra. Most women are turned out. That's just a fact.
That's not a fact. I don't even know no turned down women.
See, and that's another point of contention you and I are gonna have to flesh out. But
because that's you say I don't know hoes. I'm sorry. I knew a few back in the day, but right now today, my friends are doctors and have big businesses and they have I don't know hoes. That they hoes on their own accord and underdog. They could be.
Anitra says most women. Wow. Anitra says that's because beautiful, virtuous women get crapped on. Mr. So-and-so, I am guessing Mimi hasn't been in reality for a while. Drizzle. Drizzle. I'm
gonna stay over here with a
Drizzle is the standard today, or OnlyFans. Damn.
Huh?
That's deep.
But see, is y'all just going on OnlyFans and then trying to shame the OnlyFans girls because they don't want you? Because
maybe I don't know. I don't know nothing about OnlyFans.
If you ain't trying to make an OnlyFans girl your woman,
I don't know nothing about. Listen, I will always shame a harlot. I'm sorry, Mimi. You can hate it, love it. Harlots are worthy of shame.
And it doesn't matter. It
matters. It matters. They are social degenerates. They need to be shamed.
But it doesn't matter. It's always going to be social degenerates. It's been well,
you know what? We can minimize.
Always be.
We can mitigate. We can mitigate the risk. And
you can't have one without the latter. You won't know unless you have the other. It's always be.
Mr. So-and-so said, nope. Don't even watch porn. I just tried dating. So he said to answer you, he said, so that's what it is. I'm trying to tell
and
you,
you wonder why
you're not a man dating women, Miss Mimi. So you don't understand what men are experiencing.
Said he was trying to find a date on OnlyFans.
No. He didn't say that. He said it's the drizzle. He said, hold up.
He said, I don't watch the porn. I just tried to date on OnlyFans.
No,
Why
he didn't.
Are
no,
you on OnlyFans
okay. Mr. So-and-so clarified because I think I have a different perspective of what I think you mean, and she has a different interpretation.
I asked him a question, and his response was, "Nope, don't even watch porn. Just try the dating."
All right, yeah, clarify that, Mr. So-and-so, because I might be misinterpreting. Damn, man, what a viral just dipped. I'm gonna have to link over him another time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get on there because I'm gonna eat viral ass up when I get because that little baby don't know nothing.
No, I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that.
He just be talking.
I cannot let you do that to my man.
Yelling and carrying on.
Yo, come on, that's blasphemy. I definitely do not condone that.
That's my homie. But he do be loud.
Yeah, he's solid. My man be dropping.
What is you talking about?
He drops gems. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry we didn't really kind of flesh out the whole drizzle, sprinkle, but I got like 13 minutes left of the video. So if Miss Mimi is willing, God willing, and the creek don't rise, she will jump on another time when she and I schedule on the back end. Mm-hmm. But I must say, Miss Mimi, we absolutely are diametrically opposed, polar opposite.
Yes.
And we disagree on probably 90
We
plus.
don't disagree. If you a Christian man, you don't disagree.
Well, you know what? There are some things I will say. I'll give you your credit. There's some things that you did say earlier that I do agree with. Like you even said yourself, you don't agree with the whole Miss Independent thing and all that. So, and that right there, I can agree with you on, and I would love to flesh that out with you too, because that's a whole different subject matter as well.
I don't subscribe to the independent woman culture. I'm not part of it. I don't like it. I don't want to have
all the single ladies.
I don't want to be single. Let me tell y'all, ladies, don't y'all leave them in. Y'all better stay with them. Now, if he abusing you and he mistreating you and making you feel that, like, you don't stay with him.
All right, so this is what he said. This is what Mr. So-and-so says. Laugh out loud. Drizzle is the standard, along with women doing OnlyFans. I don't do either. It's what I have found in the dating pool. Yeah.
I will say, y'all telling the truth though. Yeah, I mean, but every generation got their thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's terrible. This generation, they all sluts.
It is. But it's just like the girls got tired. You know, they got tired of being cheated on. They got tired.
Now they want to just get ran through by the block.
Hey, they feel like shit. They getting paid. At least they getting something out of it. Shit.
You know what I call them?
They getting cheated on, beat on. They getting mistreated.
You know what I call them?
Pay 50-50. What the fuck?
You know what I call them? You know what I call them, Mimi?
What?
I call them community concubines.
Hey,
that's what they are. Community. They don't subscribe to just one man. They subscribe to the community.
But why should they? This is what I don't be understanding.
Why should
when men do all the things that they do, right? Like y'all, they just expect women to take it. Like, just take it. Just take it and still be a good woman. Just take it and still be a good woman.
No,
like,
you should not be picking that type of man from the first place. You're supposed to have your father or some male.
Man, woman, child, women.
Okay, so no.
Women do not pick men. Men pick women.
No, because the moment that woman detect this man is not a man of integrity or character. First of all, women should not even be out on the dating market selecting a man by herself. She should not be going through that process by herself. She should be having her father or some masculine male figure who doesn't have a sexual interest in her facilitating her in that process and selecting a man. Because men, we're better at picking and detecting who is on some dumb shit and who's not. Men are better at detecting that in other men than women are. Women, long as you tall, long as you got a little swag, I can take it.
Her. Men pick women. Women don't pick men. Men pick women because when he saw you, he said, I want to fuck her. And then she noticed it, and now if she feeling him, she has she holds the key to the sex.
You do understand that according? Oh yeah, I hate. I know you don't. You don't favor statistics like that. Most, and I hate to say, by the way, most women think like you when it comes to statistics too. By the way, just want to throw that out there. Most women repudiate stats.
Statistics, I would have to believe that my husband.
No, I mean that's fine. Like I said, I am totally not in shock when you say you repudiate and you reject facts and stats, because most women say that.
Because if that's the case, then that means that if I would have believed in statistics, I would have believed that I would be unwed and a single mother and struggling. But I don't let statistics dictate my reality.
You're not supposed to, but you can observe that the stats are real.
Together shit that they put up to get some type of metric that we don't even know what metric they use for the statistic. They just telling us, oh, it was a study. A study of what? What did you study? How many did you study? How long did you study? I don't know, so I don't believe in statistics. But what I will say is, generally speaking, I don't base my life off of statistics, because if you let that shit get in your psyche, you will start to believe it. And I don't believe that all women are hoes. I don't believe that all men ain't shit. I don't believe that men are just out here.
But the statistics prove that most men are not crap.
Who? Statistics?
The statistics prove
given to you by? First of all, you got to understand the control mechanism of statistics.
Okay,
right?
so
this is a whole nother podcast for a whole nother day.
Yeah,
let's dive into it just a little bit. You got to understand when something is trying to when they're trying to perpetuate a stereotype so that you can be manipulated to believe that this is what it really is, and you can't really step outside to see the reality. Like, no. That ain't really what it is. They just trying to make us think that's what it is with all these numbers and statistics and the news. Listen, stop. None of us know what the fuck we talking about. None of us. Nobody on this fucking earth know what they talking about. Not one single solitary motherfucker walk. We all trying to get through this shit and figure it out just like the next person. We don't know. Nobody does. Ain't nobody lived this shit and came back.
All right. Nobody. All right. We're gonna close it on that one because she trying to trigger me or something. Anyway, and by the way, men don't get triggered. Sorry, I don't even know why I said that. Anyways, Mr. So-and-so, God picks the man for the woman. That is why she is to say virtuous. Exactly. To find a wife is to find a good thing. That's why the women are supposed to be in preparation to be wives when that man finds her. But that's another.
But it has to be that man. It can't be you trying to go over there and make her.
Yeah, that's why the woman should not be in charge of this dating selection process. Men. That's why arranged marriages work.
But the men.
No, because feminism come along has told women that they can choose their own mate and find their own happiness.
Stop being a man because of feminism? So
what do you mean? We can't beat a woman into choosing a man that we think is appropriate.
Be the best man you can be, and your woman gonna come to you.
Mimi, that does not work. Mimi, that does not
work. Why don't you? You see so many examples of it working, and y'all gonna say it don't work.
It does not work. Not in this day and age. I'm trying to tell you, these women are harlots. They're not following a good man anymore. Actually, good man.
They following whole men.
A good man is okay, but if the majority of the population, okay, for black community,
so the men ain't hoes.
The majority of black men are in the 64% in the middle class. If the majority of men are, I don't want to classify them as good men, but they're working men, which is predominantly
y'all keep equating money with value.
I did not do that, but I'm saying that's one of the attraction triggers that women look for. They want a man that can provide.
But no, we don't. We're not talking about monetarily.
Oh, give me a break. Most women are gold diggers. Some are better at hiding the shovel. Would you stop?
Listen to me. No.
When you hear a woman talk about ambition, I want a man with ambition. That means that there's a potential that he's going to be ambitious enough to provide for me.
That's what that is. A woman with ambition?
I want a woman with submission. That's what I want.
But if you the man you supposed to be, she gonna submit.
Okay, I'm just answering your question. I don't care about no ambitious woman. I want a submissive woman. That's what I want.
But if you are an ambitious man, she's gonna be submissive.
Yeah, I mean she should, but that doesn't happen.
So how she gonna be submissive to a man that ain't ambitious?
No, but what I'm saying is in the West, in the United States, right now, where the host spirit has literally run through these women, that's not happening. These women are aspiring to be the next Sexy Red, these thought bodies. Literally, I'm sorry, Nicki Minaj, Sukihana, they want to be like these whores, these flagrant sluts.
Where did whores come from?
These freaking whores came from the bottom of the barrel.
From where though?
They come from their parents, predominantly. Well, single mothers for the most part. Anyways, look, let me read this last chat and then we're going to close it out because you and I love the chemistry. I like the chemistry, Miss Mimi, y'all. She you know, we disagree, but I like her chemistry. She stands her ground. She states her objection to it, you know, what she feels that I'm wrong, I'm off on, which I appreciate. It makes for great, fruitful dialogue.
I never said you were wrong.
I'm 100% right. You damn right.
I didn't say you were right either.
And that's word to my cousin. Anyway.
In your world, you right.
Mr. So-so says, women are the gatekeepers to physical love, sex. Men are the gatekeepers to emotional love.
Exactly.
Anitra says, yes, me. I don't know what she saying all that for. Anitra, you know what? I'm gonna have to get you on the show since you want to be her you want to cheerlead for her. Anyways,
it ain't cheerleading. Don't be a hater.
I'm not being a hater.
Don't be a little sarcastic hater.
Anitra know I love her. I'm just talking crazy. I'm just talking crazy.
Anitra know what time it is. Just boy, I'm gonna hold us down every time when I come back. And when you come back, Anitra, we gonna run rings around.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have reinforcements.
And we gonna bring Viber on too.
Yeah. It's gonna. You know what?
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be a Royal Rumble. I'm not playing. And I'm coming for your throat. No pun intended.
Be crazy.
Anyways, Ms. Mimi, please, if you don't mind, one more time before we close out, shout out your socials, how the people can find you.
Yes. You guys can find me on Instagram, all social platforms at Mimi Lace Me, on IG, Twitter, all of the above. Also, you can check me out on YouTube, Shapeshifters Podcast. We shape the culture. And I hope to be back with you guys soon. You know.
Yeah, we
might be more prepared. I ain't got no makeup.
Oh no, you did good. You did good. No, absolutely. If I was to ask for another moment to do this with you, completely organic, you remained yourself. Like I said, we disagreed on some things. You stated your opposition. Please, you did absolutely well. Trust me. No criticism.
I
So
appreciate you.
yeah, no doubt.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt,
Absolutely.
no doubt.
You're very respectful, and I will say to your woman, you guys, it's refreshing to see a man that does have some emotional control. Because I know I can get a little, but we have to do what we got to do, right?
Yeah.
But you're very respectful. You do have a lot of emotional control. So kudos to you.
I appreciate that. Hey, you hear that, fellas? Stoicism. A man is to be stoic. You gotta. It's called emotional regulation. I appreciate you for pointing that out. That's something I think a lot of men. And you know what, guys? Don't fall for that BS when you hear women say, "I want my man to be vulnerable. Tell me all his problems." No, fellas, don't fall for that. You want to know what the result of an emotional man is? Locked up 24/7, cell block C. That's what happened to emotional men. They wild out, do some wild stuff. Maintain your emotional regulation and your temperance. That's absolutely important. Anyways, Mimi, it has been an honor having you on. I appreciate you. Let me put the clapping sound on. I know you can't hear it, but everybody else can. Appreciate you. Bless you so much. Thank you for coming on. Hang out real quick because I'm gonna shut out, but don't close out just yet because I want to talk to you in the back end. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I might be back on Thursday. I don't know, but I'll let you guys know. I thank you guys for coming in for
we'll be back.
Yeah, for such short notice. And I apologize for my guests. I thought they would stick around a little longer. Hold up. I think I got one more chat. Like you, Mimi. It was for look at Mr. So trying to end it on a good note.
It was, sweetheart. No harm, no foul. You know.
See, it's all love. It's all in love.
All love.
Yeah, it's all love. Anyways, guys, y'all know where to find me. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, because YouTube shadow banning me. Y'all know how that goes. You subscribe, notifications, share out, y'all. Try to build this audience up a little bit more. And until next time, guys, it's been real. Holla back.
And you ain't black.